You gotta go and get angry at all of my honesty.
Hey guys, welcome to another video where today we are talking about small leather goods. I'm the sort of person whereby I buy items that are luxury. I try and buy them for investment, so that if I ever get bored of it or I want to sell it or I need some money, I try and buy from brands that are like no-brainers and I know that I can sell them and get decent money back for them. So I'm going to show you some things that I've bought in the past that I'm really liking, that I'm hoping are going to be good investments. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this. This is from Dior. Look at that. I absolutely love the pattern on it. This is a black patent long Dior wallet. Guys, I got this in 2007 when I was at my first proper job. It wasn't like my first job out of uni, it was my second job where I was actually doing some decent work and being paid for it, which was really good. And I bought this with my second paycheck. I hadn't been there long. And I remember at the time, this was a hell of a lot of money for me, but it was just about attainable. And I felt like it was like a momentous occasion. I was like, yeah, I can do this. I'm gonna go for it. So I got this. This was £250. Honestly, this is why it's good to, if you really want something, if you're lusting after something, there is no better time to get it than now because the prices only ever go up. And now, I mean, how much would you pay for a wallet now? I mean, in Louis Vuitton, it's like in excess of £350 for a long wallet. So I think this is a really good deal. And the other great thing about it, it's so classic that even though that was 2007, you can still use that now. It still looks cool. I just love the style of it. It's really, really beautiful. And then for me as well, this has kind of got like sentimental value because it reminds me of when I went to that place and I bought my first thing. So inside, it's got a section at the back for cards and a section for notes. Then it's got two open areas and a zip section down the middle. Only thing I don't love about it, and I can't really blame the purse, maybe it's my fault, but I don't know if the patent has started to break down on this, but about 2 years ago, I took it out of my closet and it was like, it's really tacky, it's really sticky. And I took it to, it's actually like when you hold it, it's better than it was, but when you hold it, it like sticks to your hand a bit. It feels like I've got sticky stuff on it. And I took it to Dior, they sent it off to Paris, and the answer back was, you've done something to it. And I was like, I've done nothing to it. I actually think that this was like in my closet for a while, and maybe it got a bit damp, and that's what happened, because I've got other kind of patenty things, and I've actually got a belt. I bought the belt that went with it, and it hasn't happened to that, so I think it could be to do with storage, but let me know if anyone else has had that with patent. The next item, which is from Cartier, is this. How cute is that? This is a little agenda. If you may have noticed, this is on my eBay at the moment, and I put it up for sale, then I have a change of heart and I take it down, I put it back up for sale again. I really love this piece, but I've never used it. It's Cartier, it's from the limited edition Happy Birthday collection, and it's milkshake pink with the Cartier monogram print all over it. It's like stamped into it, so you can kind of like feel it slightly raised. It's really pretty, and it's got the original Cartier inserts in it. But the reason why I keep thinking about selling it is because I just don't use it. I bought it, didn't want to ruin it, didn't want to get creases down the leather from opening and closing it, and then in the end I just went and got a Filofax. And the other reason why I'm thinking about selling this at the moment is I want to get a new bag, and if I sell this, the proceeds can go towards it. And I'm just trying to not hoard stuff and hold on to things that I don't use. And before anyone says anything, it's totally different to the purple Chanel bag, because that I'm not hoarding that. That is like, I get great pleasure out of just going and peeking in the box of that every so often, but this is totally different. With the Chanel, I know I probably will come to use it, maybe in the summer. With this, I know I've gone past the point where I'm ever going to use it because I'm well entrenched in using the Filofax. This is from Louis Vuitton. This is the Sarah wallet, but it's the old style, so the new style's more cut like that. It's like an envelope on the front, whereas this one's straight across. And I got this in the, like the white multicolour print, which they're phasing this out, and I've got to say, I'm actually really disappointed they're doing that because I really liked this pattern. Like when I look in my bag and I see this, it just makes me smile. I love the colours on it. It's just really pretty. And on the inside, it's got like it's kind of like a raspberry red lining on the inside, and a bit like the Dior as well. It's got a section there for cards, section behind it for notes, and then 2 open sections with a zip down the middle. It's also got extra card space up the front. This purse as well, if you look at this on the website at the moment, I think the purses on the website at the moment start, for this kind of like longer size, they start at about 300 and something pounds, but this one is actually 500. They do still have the multicolour in the Sarah wallet on the website, and it's like 500, maybe 550. I can't remember how much this was, but I got this in 2010. I got this in 2010, so, and I really like it, and it's the kind of thing that I use every so often. My next item is this cutesy little thing. You've seen it a million times, but it's just the best. This is a Chanel card holder, and I've got it in the Caviar with the gold hardware. This is a perfect thing, okay? If you're the sort of if you, let's say you've got a handbag and you've got all your stuff in there, but maybe you go and you might run errands in the day, or you might pop out at lunchtime and have things to do. This is really what I use this for. So where's my phone? What I tend to do with this is I'll have like my big handbag, but if I need to go to the post office, or if I need to go and get petrol or go and grab lunch or whatever, I won't want to take my whole bag with me. So I have in here, I've got like my bank card and my loyalty cards, and I take that along with my phone, and I just take the two together, and I can just go and run and get my stuff done without having to carry a whole bag. And that's really what I use this for. Now, one thing I am going to show you about this, because you can get this in the lambskin as well. I've got the boy bag in lambskin, and I'm going to show you some close-ups now. So, and I'm going to compare them to this purse, okay? The lambskin is beautiful. If the lambskin didn't mark, I would 1000% get this in the lambskin with the silver hardware, but the lambskin does mark. And on my boy bag, although my boy bag is still beautiful, it breaks my heart when I look at it and I see all the scuffs all over it. And I've taken that to Chanel before. They don't service the bags at all. They don't even recommend a product you can use on them that will kind of rectify the issue. I tell you what I have started doing, and don't do this and then it mucks up for you and then blame me, but it works for me. You know, you get the shoe polishes that you can get in the supermarket that are like clear liquid, and they've got a sponge on the top, and you can get them in clear, black, brown, whatever. They're for shoes. I get that, the clear one with the sponge on the top, sponge applicator, and then it's like a liquid, and I go over the bag with it, and it makes the bag come up like really fresh. You can still see some of the bad scuffs, but a lot of the kind of like superficial ones are really taken out by it, and it almost conditions the leather. I did that purely because I got into Chanel twice with that bag, and they washed their hands of it, and they were just like, oh, you need to be careful with it. I was like, it's like an everyday bag. I don't class that bag to be, yeah, it's special, but what I mean is it's not in like an exotic leather or something. I should be able to use it every day, and for the price paid, I should be able to not have to worry about it too much. But the point I'm trying to make, guys, is if you could imagine, like, the boy bag looks like that, just imagine what this is going to look like if it's in lambskin. It's going to be trashed because you're using it every day. Your nails, you're going to be going in and out of it, taking cards in and out. It's just not worth it. So I would recommend getting the Caviar. It is more hard wearing. The only thing I can really notice on here is like on the corners, the leather it almost looks like the leather's peeled a bit. It's worn off slightly, but you really don't notice it like you do on that bag. So guys, if I've left you wanting more, subscribe, because I do loads of luxe videos. Come and join me in the next video. There's going to be a link there, click on it, and I'll see you in 5.